Hey guys, about to go for a ride here, but you may have seen on my channel I've got a series of videos on the complete installation of an A&A Vortex supercharger system on essentially a stock C5 Corvette. It's been on there for about a year now, and I've received plenty of comments and questions about what's it like to daily drive the 500 to 600 horsepower, otherwise stock, supercharged C5 Corvette. So I made this video to try to answer that question. If you want the short answer, it's pretty much just like stock. If you want the longer answer, and I hope you do, then stay tuned because we're going to walk through some of the things you might notice daily driving this 500 to 600 horsepower, otherwise stock C5 Corvette. So when you go to start up the C5 Supercharged, you really don't notice anything different from stock. You might want to add, and in this case I've added a couple of gauges here. I like the boost gauge for a couple of reasons. One, it's kind of cool, but two, it allows you to monitor boost at high RPM. If you notice a drop for some reason, might indicate a belt slipping problem or some sort of a leak in the air intake tubing. I like the scan gauge as well. This will scan pretty much any parameter that's in OBD2. I like to look at the long-term trims. At idle, they're all over the place with these 80-pound large injectors that this engine has, but at cruise they hover right around just like a -0.5. So those are kind of just, to me, it's indicative of consistency between tanks of fuel. If I notice a big change in the trims, then I'm going to be looking with the wideband and some other things to make sure that the tune is right before I really get on it anywhere. Also, I have this set so that it's always monitoring for knock retard, and it'll actually illuminate this light here red, which really stands out if you do get some knock, especially at wide open throttle. You just always want to make sure if you've got any knock that you figure out why that's happening and adjust accordingly. So those are the only two things inside the car. Outside, we'll step outside here at the camera here in a minute. You notice kind of a whistle sound that's indicative of a centrifugal supercharger, or a turbo, but in this case the centrifugal supercharger. And in between shifts, if you're just kind of moderately shifting through gears, you'll hear the blow-off valve going. So let's go outside and see if we can hear those two sounds. Alright, let's just go out for a little spin here, and as you can see as we take off, acts pretty much like a bone stock C5, and that's the beauty of a centrifugal supercharger. It's not obnoxious and it's not hard to live with. But if you gotta punch it, hammer it a little bit, things act a little bit differently. So I'm just gonna shut up and let's listen to the sights and the sounds of kind of a little bit of a driving action with the 600 horse C5 supercharged. So guys, hopefully that gives you a little bit more of a taste and a flavor for what it's like to daily drive a supercharged C5 Corvette. As always, if you liked the video, please hit thumbs up and remember to subscribe.